Yo, what's good, boxing heads and fight fans around the world? B March with another boxing video. So it's official. The man, Vladimir Klitschko, Dr. Steelhammer, man with a PhD, very intelligent guy, man. Well, he's officially retiring. You know what I mean? He retires on the wake of him having a rematch with what's his name, with Anthony Joshua. So it looks like it won't be happening in December or November out there in Las Vegas as Eddie Hearn and them wanted. So, you know, Dr. Steelhammer had an illustrious career, man. You know what I'm saying? One of the best careers I've ever seen at heavyweight. Vlad wasn't a lot of people's favorites. Why? Because he wasn't the Mike Tyson. He wasn't the Holyfield. He wasn't the Muhammad Ali. He just wasn't the guy that we had been accustomed to having as our heavyweight world champ, him and his brother. I'm not gonna lie. I remember conversations with even casual fans all through the 2000s, and they was like, man, the heavyweight division's dead, man. Them two brothers, them two Russian brothers, they not fighting nobody, and they not even fighting each other. Well, still doesn't take the fact that this man Vlad was what, a four-time world champ. You know what I'm saying? Four-time world champ. I remember he had who did he lose to? He had a WBO belt, I remember. Was his first loss? First loss was to Ross Purity. Then he lost to fellas like what's the guy's name? Corey Saunders. I remember he lost his WBO belt. His brother avenged that loss. And I remember he avenged a brother's loss when he beat Chris Bird. He's actually beat Chris Bird twice. He beat Chris Bird for an IBF strap. You know what I'm saying? He had great fights with Samuel Peter. Samuel Peter almost put him out of there, dropped him so many times, but Wladimir Klitschko picked himself off the canvas. You know what I mean? He got his another WBO strap. Oh, he lost to Lamont Brewster. Can't forget that. But then he beat Lamont Brewster in the rematch. He got a WBO belt when he beat Ruslan Shagayev. No, who was it? No, Sultan Ibrahimovic. You know what I mean? He got the lineal title when he beat Ruslan Shagayev. He got the WBA belt when he beat David Haye. You know what I'm saying? So only title he never had really was a WBC belt, and that was held by his brother for many years. He had a loss to Tyson Fury after like 10 years of holding, of being a world champion. You know what I'm saying? But who else he lost to? He lost to Tyson Fury, then he lost to Anthony Joshua, at the end of his career. But one thing about Wladimir Klitschko, he has some memorable fights in my opinion. When he fought Lamont Brewster, that was memorable. Samuel Peter, that was very memorable. David Haye fight was memorable for the wrong reasons. David Haye was talking about this toe and he ain't come to fight. Of course, the Corey Saunders, Jay, rest in peace. Corey Saunders, that was a great fight, you know what I'm saying? When the man Dr. Steelhammer got with my favorite trainer of all time, Emmanuel Stewart, rest in peace. Then I could see this man he's becoming a better boxer and more confident in himself. And this guy Dr. Steelhammer was a master clincher. He was like guys like Floyd Mayweather, guys who know how to use the clinch when they need to. Not like Adrian Broner. You seen Adrian Broner getting rocked left to right. The man don't know how to clinch. And that's not good, man. You know what I'm saying? So now, since Dr. Steelhammer has retired, now we're going to see who really wants this unification fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, Right now, both of these fellas could say, you know what? Both of us have no opponent right now. Let's fight. You know what I'm saying? They have mandatories. Anthony Joshua has two mandatories. His WBA mandatory is Luis Ortiz. And his IBF mandatory is Kubrat Pulev. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if the man, Anthony Joshua, will he take on Kubrat Pulev? Because that's what I was hearing from a long time. that if Anthony Joshua is not fighting Vlad in the wintertime or December or November, then he's going to be fighting Kubrat Pulev. You know what I mean? Will Anthony Joshua forego his... Oh, I remember this fight with fucking Povetkin, man. This fight was a leaning on fight. The man was leaning all over this guy Povetkin, but I don't give a fuck. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell y'all my favorite Wladimir Klitschko performance when he beat the man Kubrat Pulev, man. Oh my gosh, them right hands straight down the pipe. The 1-2 was beautiful, man. You know, his 1-2 was like Lennox Lewis. You know what I mean? You could tell he was from that school of Crunk Gym, Detroit style. You know, the 1-2 was on point. You know what I mean? And that's one thing that Crunk Gym fighters have. They don't fight just to fight. They fight for a knockout because, like Emmanuel Stewart says, knockout sell. You know what I mean? Look at this Povetkin. This the day he decided to start using PEDs. You know what I mean? In my opinion. They go Vlad. Oh, this was his best fight in my opinion when he fought the man Kubrat Pulev. You know what I mean? Great fight, man. He put Kubrat Pulev on the floor in the first round, and he controlled the fight from then on. You know, Kubrat Pulev. This was his most important fight of his career. And the man failed with flying colors, you heard? You know what I'm saying? But Dr. Steelhammer was a good fighter, man. You know, I think, did he pass Joe Louis' record of most consecutive world title defenses? I don't think he did, to be honest. Kubrat Pulev, look at him, look. Boom! Left hook. Look at this guy, Kubrat Pulev. This is what we like in heavyweight boxing. Look at this. I think there's one more 1-2 he about to catch. Where that? Look, you know, Vlad dropped. This was my favorite Wladimir Klitschko fight because the man took it to this guy Kubrat Pulev when Kubrat Pulev started being aggressive from round 1. And Wladimir, look. So we shall see with Anthony Joshua. Now that he's Wladimir Klitschko's out the way, as far there goes the 1-2, man. Or was it a left hook? Sealed the deal. You know what I mean? Dr. Steelhammer now that Dr. Steelhammer has retired after a great fight with Anthony Joshua, my fight of the year for 2017. You know, it was a left hook, and then he shoved that man like stay down. Jennings versus Vlad wasn't the most entertaining fight because Wladimir Klitschko's being gun shy, and the man he won the fight, but Brian Jennings showed a good effort. So we shall see. Will Anthony Joshua take on Kubrat Pulev? I don't see him taking on Luis Ortiz. They haven't mentioned that. You know, they haven't mentioned that. You know what I mean? But will he take on Kubrat Pulev, or will he say, forget about Kubrat Pulev and my mandatory is Deontay Wilder? Let's make this unification for Christmas of 2017. Give us all a nice Christmas present come December. B-Marsh Boxing, peace to the man Wladimir Klitschko. He gave us a good career. He's going to the Hall of Fame, short shot, first ballot Hall of Famer. And, you know, no shame in his game, man. The man took 2 losses in a row to the next generation of heavyweights after dominating the last generation of heavyweights. B-Marsh Boxing, I'm out, and thanks for listening. Peace.